long sword, and she rarely uses, but she has to. She can, and she has a grimoire, an old that she got from her master, or who taught her to be a mage. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
Okay, great stuff. Thanks, Auntie. Levi, would you like to describe your character for us?
Sure, I am Sebastian Oceanborn. Grew up in a small village of fishers, but then fucking hate seafood, so left. I'm a spellless ranger, and the build I'm using is like I'm closer to a fighter. I'm gonna be a tanky motherfucker who goes in / block. Cool. Dude is such a fucking badass that no armor, because my muscular body can take a hit. No, not much lore.
Okay. Bob, could you tell us a little bit about Trollop Sunder?
Trollop Sunder is gutter scum from a large city, and he's done a lot of really awful shit to a lot of really innocent people. So now he's here because he had to get out of Dodge, because they were going to hang him for all the bad stuff he's done.
All right, maybe that's his bad streak. Maybe might even be what got him this job.
That was a shoe-in with the mercenaries, Alex. It's like his CV.
Yeah. There you go.
So basically,
all right, and you're playing a human barbarian,
yep,
isn't that right?
Yep. No, I'm not actually from the wilds. They just refer to me as a barbarian because of my behavior in the cities.
Okay. Great.
Just just so everyone knows.
All right. Thanks, Katarina. No secrets on this team. That's what I like to hear. We're all an open book. And could I get a description about your character, please, Katarina?
I'm Arima Jura. I'm a human fighter who is traveling around the world and trying to find his or hers true lord of the Ninth around the different places on the world. So this is good place to travel around the world and see places.
Yeah, we're in a sea facing city, so yeah, this is a nice influx of lots of different civilizations and sort of a jumping off point to the rest of the world at large. So yeah, that suits just great. All right, thank you, Katarina. Okay, so I don't know, maybe what do you guys talk about on this nice afternoon? You got a few ales in front of you just after finishing off a nice meal. Rumor is around the job site that you guys might be getting called in today. It seems as though the diggers are getting close to their prize.
Oh no.
I think I'd say I'm quite excited for it because it's always fun to do a new job.
Sorry, Auntie, is there any chance you could get a tiny bit closer to your
mic?
Sorry, you're cutting it out a bit.
I'm trying to get here.
I know it's not the best setup and it's kind of uncomfortable, but it is difficult to hear what you're saying.
Maybe this now?
Better.
Yeah. I've done something called popping out of the stream. I've no idea. Okay, no, I've got it.
Oh, you've got a little window. Okay, he's got it. Okay. Right, as you guys are sort of lightly conversing about, the day and your lives and how you all got here, you hear, where is it? Oh, did I not? Sorry, 1 second. I thought I loaded the soundbite. Here.
Oh my god, what the fuck?
An explosion
It's not a bomb
from outside.
Could we get on there? Move there over there?
Nah.
The explosion is so loud. You feel all the cutlery and plates and glasses start to shake. Some fall over. Some of the children in the tavern start crying. And everyone starts to start looking around very confused, not sure what to do.
I think I smell a paycheck. Let's go get it.
Okay, gang, let's go. Move out.
Right. So you guys are heading outside to go investigate.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna grab you all then.
Oh.
and Just move you
Oh shit.
over here.
I thought that I need to.
Is my
It's okay.
voice any better? I rate the output level.
Yeah, that's good. Better.
Yeah.
How do I turn
What was
down
happening
that?
is sometimes you weren't loud enough, so sometimes you were cutting out.
Oh,
Yeah.
I can change that as well.
Okay.
Oh, there we go.
So now this map isn't quite to scale. Your pieces are a lot bigger, but that's just what we have to deal with. So forgive me. So let's move you over here.
Is there
So
a way I can turn that music down a little, Alice? Because
yeah, you can turn in within Discord if you just turn down Groovy.
my
Yeah, you can do it yourself.
Yeah, you can do it yourself. You can even turn it off if you don't like it.
I'll just turn it down a little. It's just disproportionate.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay, so you guys are staying at this inn over here. The blue one. And you hear an explosion from up north. You see lots of people running. You heard an explosion from this sort of direction, and lots of people running towards you and away.
Oh yeah.
Seems to be a lot of hullabaloo. You hear people screaming in terror.
The fuck happened?
You see one or two people, are covered in dust and a few scratches and cuts. You see a small Duergar, and if no one's familiar with that, that is an underdark dwarf. So think a dwarf with like thick, sort of leathery, dark skin. I think they're kind of purplish.
Minority.
Minority.
I didn't say that. That was you.
who's the
Yeah.
purple midget?
It's just a small Duergar. Seems to be one of the diggers, from what you understand.
Is he anti-valuable on him?
And you see, no, Bob, you'll have to have an investigation. So do you want to give him a look over
Yeah.
and see if he's spotted anything
Yeah.
valuable? Can you give me an investigation check then,
I
please?
can. Hold on.
So that'll be in your skills within D&D Beyond, and you should be able to roll first within there.
Investigation. Oh, I don't think I can investigate for shit. I can't find it. In my skills, you say?
In your skills section, yeah.
And now my character, obviously.
On your character, yeah. You should be able to find a skills section.
Oh, there it is.
Just make sure you're not in the edits mode anymore, and you're in the view
Plus
mode. You found
3.
it? Okay, so if you click on the +3, it should roll for you.
5. Oh, we're screwed.
5 overall. Okay. So yeah, I mean, he looks like a miner or something. You can see a bunch of dust and grime on him, and he looks kind of injured. He looks terrified, actually. Sort of in a state of shock. Doesn't seem to have anything valuable on him, bar whatever jewelry he was wearing. You can't really make out under the grime if it's actually worth anything.
Easy prey, but probably not worth anything. Let's save the HP.
Yeah, we shouldn't do that over here because we're working for the city. Maybe we should stop him and ask him what's over there.
Yeah, let's talk to him for now.
Okay.
For now.
So you try and like flag him down amidst the confusion.
Yeah.
And he sort of like in a daze, sort of like kind of comes up to you and notices you guys are kind of blocking his way, but not really. And he sort of stops and he's got like 1,000-yard stare going on, kind of looking through you. He sort of takes a moment to sort of catch his breath. He's like, I gotta get out of here. Get out of my way! And he tries to try and walk past you.
I grab him. I'm like, what the fuck happened?
He's like, he looks up at you. He's like, there was an explosion in the dig site. There's so many. They're all
Best beat. Let's go, guys.
And he sort of like he tries to like take your hand off him and
Yeah,
tries
I
to walk
let
away.
him.
Do you let him go then?
Yeah.
Yeah. And he seems to sort of stagger away towards the city gate.
Let's go, guy.
So
Yeah, let's go there.
Big explosion. Check. What the fuck?
okay, so you follow where the commotion's coming from, and let's see. Just had a thought. I'm going to. Let's see. That's that one. That's that one. Okay, I'm gonna use this map for
Oh,
now.
we could check for open houses near the blast site.
I'm just going to move you here and build this real quick.
Wow.
All right. Don't worry, we're not going inside this. I'm just using this as like a street map.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you use your powers of imagination, you lucky bastards, there is a sewer opening here with a bunch of steam coming out. Maybe we'll see if we can use anything to represent that. Maybe we'll use this. Alright, sewer opening, steam pouring out. You see everyone has ran away from this area. There's a bit of a stench coming off this sort of area as well.
Oh yeah.
And as you guys begin to approach the entrance, you notice a hand poking out of the sewer grate, sort of just wildly grasping about, trying to find some sort of
Yeah,
perch.
nobody touch it. This happens all the time in the underhive. If you get cut, it's going to get infected down here.
Fuck you, I'm gonna grab the hand and try
Oh,
to
dude,
help.
lad, be careful. Wash it off.
Okay, so you reach down to grab the hand?
Yep.
All right, you grab his hand. Do you pull him out?
Yeah.
All right. So as you pull out the small Duragar, you notice again he's like covered in cuts and bruises, and there's an odd look in his eyes, sort of a crazed look. But now that you have lifted him up and take a moment to get a good look at them, you notice that his irises, they're not right. They're like a red swirling pattern.
Is he blind, Alex?
And he looks at you with murderous intent.
Oh no, he's not blind.
And
Uh-oh.
at that point, he goes
Hit him.
to punch you. And this is where I'd like everyone to roll initiative. But
Yeah.
I take care of that, so don't worry.
Oh,
about
yeah,
it.
you do.
So,
I swear to God, if he
Second,
fucking
let me
hits
see.
me, he's dead.
So
let me just
cute,
check
man.
this for
Tiny
scale.
man.
Tight,
There
man.
we go.
We can see it's HP, Alex.
You can see its HP.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, I know why that is.
You want me to roll
shit.
initiative, Alex?
Oh, fuck.
No.
But even
No, that's okay. I've got it all taken care of in game. I just need to fix one thing.
I go make more
There you
choice.
it's gone now.
First dibs on his pockets, guys. If he dies,
Why?
he might have something.
We're gonna have to kill him first.
Yeah. Well, not unless you really want to try to pickpocket him.
Reset. Refresh. Roll. Okay, nice. Right. So, he goes to punch you. Let's see. Does a... I doubt it, but does a...
Zoom this a little.
Does an 11 hit, Levy?
No.
Okay, that's what I thought. All right, in that case, combat's now started. So the way that kind of goes, Bob, is you make an attack.
Okay.
You roll to see if you hit.
Hmm.
You're basically checking against the enemy's armor class.
Okay.
If it hits, you can go ahead and roll damage. If it doesn't hit, then that's your action gone, basically.
Okay. So what's my first roll? Is it?
So I've already taken care of the initiative, so you don't have to worry about that. If you look on the right-hand side of the screen, you can see the initiative order.
Oh, our screen.
Yeah, for of the
Initiative,
stream,
round
you
one.
can see the
20
initiative.
Okay, I see it. Yeah. Oh, I'm second last. Oh no.
So just give me a second. I'll put on some comment music. Okay. So he's made a punch and he's completely missed you, Levy. What are you gonna do?
Well, I let go of him, pull out my sword. I'm like, as I say, like, that's quite fucking rude, you fuck. And I think I'm gonna attack him with my
Yeah, sounds good.
rapier. That
Okay.
would be a
So now Levi is rolling a d20 plus his proficiency with the weapon to see if he hits with the rapier.
Yes, and that would be a
That's
natural
basically
20.
you go to actions and then you press the hit DC button to see if you hit. That's a nat 20, so getting a 20 on that roll means you get a crit. So Levi got a crit right off the bat.
Nice.
Class.
Nice, indeed. And then, fuck yes. Let's fucking check my goddamn.
Could I make a request, Alan?
Claire,
That.
Ante, you be up next. Go ahead.
We'll
Bob,
leave the Oblivion combat music next time.
yeah. There is some of that in there, yeah. This is my own playlist that I have.
That would be 8 damage.
8 damage altogether. Okay.
No, wait, actually, fuck, I forgot it was a crit, so it actually was
16. No,
10. I rolled.
10 damage. Perfect. Okay.
And
Alright, 10 damage.
I have extra attack. I am going to
Yeah.
make another attack. That is a 22.
That hits.
Yes. Fuck, I shouldn't have lost my res. And that is that would be 10 plus, because I have Colossus Slayer. 12 damage.
12 damage. Nice. Okay.
Then,
So.
yeah,
Oh, he's got more.
yeah, I've got a lot of shit. Because I have the fucking from Variant Human, I have the mobile feed. And I attacked him. I am going to take a few steps back, like let's say 10 feet, towards my.
Okay, I'm assuming that doesn't trigger his
Yeah, it doesn't.
opportunity attack.
No. If I attack someone and then move them.
So you're back to hear that.
Yes, that is
Um,
better. And also I
one
equip
second
my
now.
shield as well. Raise my shield, like fuck you.
Oh, I see. Some of these aren't calculated. Okay. I'm not gonna fuck with that though.
Would you have to use points to move closer to the target, say, and then?
Yeah, every character has their own speed, and that determines how much you can move in one turn.
Okay.
So I think 25 or 30 feet is pretty standard. Okay, so you're 10 feet back now. All right. Thank you, Levi. So, those are both with the rapier, right?
Yes.
Those 2 attacks. All right. So as you guys see, Sebastian pull this Duergar out of the
Which I advised
pothole,
again.
and this Duergar has this crazed look in his face. Immediately takes a swing, misses. Sebastian quickly takes 2 steps back. Say, "What was it? That's not very nice." Was that what you said, Sebastian?
Something like that. That's
Something like that, and then proceeds to open him up with 2 rapier blows, perforating holes in the Duergar's armor and chest. You see the Duergar sort of clutch at his chest, look at where he'd been stabbed, grin at the blood, and then look up at you, and it looks like he's focused on you to attack.
nice.
Claire, it's your turn.
Did I try and hit that Duergar near Firebolt? Well,
Sorry, could you say that again?
yeah, did I try and hit that Duergar with a Firebolt?
With the firebolt, yeah.
When I roll for it now? That's a 21 to hit,
That hits.
and that's 11 damage. Very good.
11 damage. Okay.
Yep.
As you start to weave the energies and magics of the world into a small fire within your hand, you release it, aiming it right at the Duergar. It lands true. It knocks him back, and you see him start to writhe around in pain. However, you hear a second screaming coming from within him. Sort of like, imagine nails in a chalkboard, or like metal grinding against metal, sort of like a high-pitched wailing sound. And as the Duergar falls to the ground, you see, almost like emerging from within his pores themselves, you see a black, oilish liquid pour out of him and get eaten up and destroyed by the flames themselves. It seems as though whatever goo that was making this weird, awful screaming sound.
Yeah.
And the Duergar is now passed out on the ground.
Okay, well, before I end my turn, I don't get access to Duergar anymore. I reckon he might be finding out better thing coming out of him, and I end my turn.
Okay. Arima, it's your turn. Is there anything you'd like to do? We can end combat here if that's what you like.
Yeah, I don't see reason to attack anything.
Okay.
Maybe.
Um,
That.
Right, is there anything you guys like to do? There's a passed out Duergar here. There's the embers of whatever creature was within it, sort of slowly burning away here.
Cool. I
I
cautiously
think we should try and
walk,
wake up the guy.
yeah, I
Huh?
cautiously walk up to him and take away his weapons if he has anything of.
Yeah, he had a small hammer.
Yeah, I throw it to the side. I'm like, look at the wounds that I inflicted on him. Like, sorry, mate. Like, try to give him a.
You look at the hole in the like the hole in his armor where you made the cuts, but underneath, like it looks like the wounds have been healed.
That's
Well,
weird.
that's fucking strange. I give him like a couple of light slaps across the face. Like, come on, wake up.
Yeah, you sort of slap him across the face once, nothing. Twice, nothing. Third time he starts to stir, sort of eyes
stab
blink
him
once or
again.
twice, and you notice now that his eyes are normal. There's no strange pyros battling. In fact, you can see some clear grey eyes looking back at you.
You with
He sort
now?
of has a strange, confused look. He's like, "What the heck?" He sort of starts to pick himself. He crawls like backwards on the ground and starts to pick himself up. But where am I? Who are you? How did I get above ground? As he
Just-
sort of looks up at the sky.
Just relax, dude. What's the last thing you remember? Just
Last thing I was
half hour.
I was in the
That's
mine.
strange.
I was working down in the mine like a good Duergar, and we were close. We'd almost cracked open the door, and then everything went black, and then I got up here.
Hmm.
Wh-
How
What
many?
what happened? Where's everyone else? What
You're all
happened?
dead. You're alone.
You don't know that.
He looks over to you, Trollops, and he's like, "What?
You're all
you-
dead and they're
No,
alone.
my
I
friends!
think maybe
No,
there's
no, no.
one other we saw, but most of them are paste. Get over it.
If you go south
You
towards
see a tear start to well up in his
you might
eyes.
find some others. You were down.
Can you roll a deception check, Bob? Being as you don't really know for sure or not, and you're trying to lie to this man
Well,
or Duergar.
yeah, it's just a prank. Just
And
horse.
yeah, I know it's just. Well, no, I know it's just a prank. We'll see if he believes you or
Okay,
not.
deception. Hold on. I'll tell you now.
Deception, yeah.
Only got a +1 modifier.
That's bad.
3. Oh, he's gonna figure it out.
Yeah, he rolled an 18. Like, don't joke at a time like this. My friends are in danger. They're down
Well,
there.
you know, I was
He
just
sort
trying
of
to cheer you
points
up.
to the sewer.
We'll do our best to try and help
It's
him.
supposed to cheer me up.
I don't know.
You guys gotta go help my friends.
Yeah, we're gonna try and
Yeah,
help
sure.
him.
We actually did see one of them.
Yeah.
What one of my friends?
Yeah, earlier we saw
Yeah.
one of your mates.
Oh,
He
I
was
mean,
running away.
be
Someone,
racist.
thank God someone made it out alive.
I said that
You can't
already.
be sure. They are all they're like friends.
I don't know whether to believe you or not.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
points to you, Trollops.
Well, you know, I do lie a lot.
all the more reason not to trust what you say.
Classic. But yeah, head on towards the southern gate. There are a lot of people were running there. We're gonna check.
Yeah, I'm out of here.
I'm out of
And you
it.
see him you see him. He doesn't even realize that he's left his hammer behind. He just starts taking off. You
Let's have a look at that hammer.
wanna have a look
Yeah.
at the hammer? Okay. So you walk over. You pick up the hammer. Is there anything you're trying to deduce from the hammer? Like how old it is? Just general
It's
information.
quality and value.
Okay, quality and value. Yeah, I think give me just a regular investigation check then in that case.
Okay. There we go. 15. What
15.
does the
It
hammer
seems
roll?
like a well-made hammer, quite sturdy. It's not of human origin. You can tell this was definitely made by a A capable smith. Seems likely that it was probably made by a Duergar smith
Is
somewhere.
it special dwarf metal?
You can't determine what metal it's made out of, but you give it a few like light taps in your hand, and it's it's got a nice balance.
Yeah,
It seems
we'll
quite strong
pack
and
it.
sturdy.
We'll hold on to it.
All right, you can add one Duergar hammer to your inventory, Bob, if there's one already exists. If not, you can make a custom item.
Okay. Where the fuck is my inventory? Let's see. Found it.
Okay, so what about the rest of the party?
Do you guys think we should head on down there?
Yeah.
Probably, yeah.
So you guys are gonna head down to the sewers?
I guess so.
Lovely place.
Is there a way to
Yes,
get down
we love
there?
the sewers. Yeah, this jewel was like an open sewer manhole. That's where the Duergar came from.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just gonna move you guys off the table then and change maps.
Is Duergar hammer an item in the list?
It probably isn't. You might have to make a custom item and add it. Okay, bear with me now for just a moment. Let's see. God, I hope this updated. It did. Oh, thank Christ.
And result destination lost. Host.
Residual.
Okay, does the map look okay though to you, Katarina?
Yes, I guess. Normal.
Yeah, it might have just been one object that wouldn't load for some reason. Okay, I'm going to have to adjust the scale here real quick. So I may adjust you all. I think we have everyone relatively the right size, right? Compared to everyone else.
Yeah.
So we'll
Okay.
calibrate scale.
Can be.
Calibrate scale. You're already calibrated, and we'll calibrate scale. And now when I adjust the grid, hopefully now you guys should size down.
I can see what
Okay. That should make it so you guys can walk around the walkways. All right. So do I have a marching order? Who's going down first in the down the ladder?
I can be the vanguard.
Okay. So you're first. Who's after?
I don't mind. I'll go wherever.
Actually, I think the best option would be for one of you to be first and one of you to be last. Other two maybe.
One at the back. Did you say, Auntie?
Sorry, I think Bob should be last. Your tank, so we better for tank to be in the back.
Yeah. Like if something
Okay.
goes behind us. So.
Yeah. So like this.
There.
Oh,
Sounds
are we in
good.
the sewers, Alex?
Yeah, we're in the
Been
sewers
right
now,
at
Bob.
home.
Yeah.
This is just like the hive.
I got sewer water and everything. Okay, 1 second now. For some reason, these. Sorry. So it should be that there.
Do I cut out or am I just too silent? Or which one is the
It's
problem?
like what's happened is it's like the quality itself isn't great, and then when you do talk, it's like the volume is like just jittering above the level where you're
Okay,
picking up.
I will change the level that they take
pick
in
up.
Yeah.
I think that'll solve a few issues. All right. Okay, that's that sorted. Okay, so you guys crawl, or not crawl, but you descend the ladder, and you're met with the stench of feces and putridness. I mean, these are the sewers after all of a large city, so there's shit and piss flowing about the place.
Yeah.
Your home.
It smells bad down here, but there is also a strange sort of metallic smell, sort of undercutting the smell of the sewers. You can't quite put your finger
That's
on
the
it.
smell of blood.
Something is amiss. There is a lot of dust in the air. You gather that the explosion probably originated not too far from here.
I wanna see if I can.
and that potentially caused all the dust to be up in the air. Go ahead, Levin.
The one guy we just met. I wanna see if I can find like his tracks in like what direction did he come from.
Right, do you want to give me an investigation check?
Well, no, but if I must.
Yeah, you must.
What is that? What is the investigation? Oh my god, it's fucking pathetic. That is 14.
14 total.
Yeah.
Okay. You notice now that the dust is slowly starting to settle, it's hard to make out, but you do notice a few very faint footsteps coming from this direction.
Onward, my brethren.
Yeah. Let's go there.
Okay.
Okay. Give me just a moment. I gotta go grab a drink. Might be a good time to go for a pee.
No.
I'm gonna piss my pants, and none of you can stop me.
I'm gonna piss in your mouth.
Oh, well, you missed your chance, boyo. Night.
Do I still get out, or is it any better?
It's better, I guess.
Yeah, I guess
Or it's easier, right?
it depends how, like, when you talk along, then we can see.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of hard to do with a getting microphone and shit, get up and all that stuff.
Sounds a bit better, Alfie, I think. Say as long as you just talk a little bit louder and a bit slower, I think we should be good.
A little bit
Yeah, just
louder, a little
trying.
bit slower.
Yeah, but like I can't talk that loud because my parents' place for the holidays, so they want to sleep
Yeah,
too.
scream at the top of your lungs.
Yeah, just trying to keep
Go
it close.
outside, and you fuck.
It's a bit cold, no thanks.
Okay, so
You
you guys are in the sewers now. What would you guys like to do?
follow the tracks.
Okay.
Yes.
What's everyone's no reason, but what's everyone's passive perception?
Yeah, well, that is actually a fucking great question.
Passive,
I forgot how to.
passive wisdom perception. 9.
Mine's 14.
What the fuck?
Mine's
14.
14.
Passive perception is just wisdom.
Senses.
Okay.
Passive wisdom.
I think we can take your 14 clear. It's probably the highest.
10.
You notice this seems, and I guess this can kind of add on to the Levy's investigation here. It seems as though this pathway that you're looking towards seems as though the main thoroughfare for whatever mining work was being done. It seems like this is probably the path that the Duergar would take to get to work, to get to the site, basically. So there's a lot of like heavier foot traffic here, from what you can gather. Again, it's difficult to see with all the dust and the low light. Actually, speaking of low light, let's just get that in there, and I think we could even do. Shit, man. Could even throw some of this in there. Wait, did that not change the time of day? Oh, it was just on night already. Okay. Right. So, what you guys doing? You guys are slowly meandering down that path.
Yeah, sounds like the best plan to do.
Come out, wherever you are.
As you move along the path, you hear screaming coming from somewhere far away. Shouts of pain and terror.
Well, that's fucking.
Filling your ears. And then, as quickly as it began, it stopped.
Thank God someone put the baby to sleep. Well, here we are in the sewers, walking towards screaming.
How long we walk?
We walk
Oh,
until
as long as you want.
something happens.
Mm-hmm.
Do-do-do, do-do-do.
Too big.
So does anyone have plans in the evening?
I was gonna catch
Sorry,
a movie
just
today.
taking care of a bit of busy work. Sorry.
Where do we go now?
Okay. You hear a bunch of rustling coming from further within, and after a moment, you, Sebastian, notice more Duragar popping out of this hole.
Friend or foe?
Popping out. Do we go that way?
Casually, yeah. Yep. What's up, gamers? Hope you're not.
Second now, let me just move some pieces into place.
As we move towards them, I like look back to the right turn, and I'm like, if there's any of you over there, you have to tell us. You can't attack us from behind, okay?
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
What have you done?
Here. Nothing. I just had to fix something.
It's
Oh,
my
this too.
broken mind.
Okay, sorry about that. No. Right. You also hear, sort of like a repetitive, sort of mechanical thud, almost like a great heavy metal object slamming against, cold stone ground. Sort of like a, sort of like that repetition pattern.
They're having a rave.
Let's go.
Nice voice work there, Alex.
Thanks, Auntie. Yeah, I'm a pro. Durgar continue along his path, and the mechanical noise gets louder and louder.
The inverse
Oh,
square
good.
law. Wonder what that means.
All right, what's everyone doing? You're all bunched up over here.
Do we continue
they're-
to the sound?
They're walking calmly, are they?
No, like a brisk jog.
They're not
is
running,
like how quickly,
they're
how
not running
quick
away.
they're not running, but they're moving quickly. But their movement is weird. It's almost like they're not totally in control of their body. Their limbs kind of have like a random, like spasm every now and then. They're sort
I
of
fire off a fireball.
kind of
at
half
them.
limping.
Uh,
Yeah, go for it.
I'd like to try and target
Anyone
the one that's
Particular, your
up front.
Yeah.
First one.
yeah, this one over here.
It's,
Yeah, sure.
It's with a range of 120 feet. If you could make sure that.
Yeah, I think you're within range.
Okay. Yeah.
What you do to that? Or try?
He's gonna try and throw a firebolt. Actually, it's a good thing I did check. Yeah, 110 feet. Is the range.
Yeah,
You're just about in.
that's still in the range. That's 21 overall. Right?
Yeah. 21 hits. Yeah.
And that's it's in the bottom. That's 9 overall damage. Higher damage.
All right. So you guys see Claire again begin to weave the ethereal magic into a flame. You see it lance across the open space of the sewer, and it hits the Duragar right in the shoulder, dealing 9 damage. You see all of them in unison react to that. Again, you hear that sort of mechanical, almost like it's almost like a weird echo, this sort of scream that you feel in your gut, as much as you do with your ears. And you see all the Duragar turn to where the firebolt came from, and they have murderous intent. And I think with that, we can go ahead and roll initiative.
Guys, I think I know that if they're friend or foe.
Are we all rolling?
Let me... yeah, but I got it taken care of, so it's
Okay.
okay. Just 1 second.
Alex is our little bitch who does everything for us.
I mean, if you guys want to roll, it's fine, but I mean, it's just gonna make the game slower. Okay, looks like the Duragar, one of them, this one, is first. So let's see, he is going to... Okay, he's going to dash. He's going to push past his friend. 5. So he's going to get to here. And that's it. Katarina, you're up. And Auntie, you're up next.
I sneezed.
I wanna try
Bob, you'll be up soon, so start thinking about
try my bag of tricks, and
Oh, yes. Okay.
I
Yeah. Let me just
throw
look
that
it up again.
fushy shit here.
It was a tan bag of tricks,
Yes.
Katarina, wasn't it?
I will roll the
Okay.
8
Is it-
to determine like what it's from
Yeah,
coming.
yeah. Go ahead.
8.
You got an 8. Okay, give me a second to go find this model.
God, what the fuck
It's a
is that?
tiger.
To the secretary. Yeah, it's a tiger. Okay, you see Arima pull out a small tan bag, and from within it she takes out a small sort of fuzzy. How would you describe it, Katarina? The little, almost like a dust mite,
Yeah,
but
it's a
bigger.
like a tiny fuzzy
Little fuzzball she
ball
takes out.
I throw in
and
front of
Throws
Sebastian.
it in front of her.
It's
And
20 feet. Can I throw it in front Sebastian or
Yeah, you can throw it
like
in front of him. I think that's
20 feet is how I can throw it.
Yeah.
So it lands in front of Sebastian.
Now, Bob, bit of Oblivion music for you. Okay, sorry. Let me just set up this mini for.
Oh yeah,
Katarina.
nice. It is good with music. Very good.
Okay, and as you see Arima throw out this fuzzball, it begins to shift and morph and contort with energy, begin to bulge out, and after a brief moment, it begins to turn into sort of like an orange and black stripes, and you see a tiger emerge from its form.
Tiger.
Let's just make that a bit bigger.
What the?
And there you are, Katarina. You have a tiger now, and it goes on your turn, I believe.
I
so-
think it's like I can command like as a bonus action it's just like attack enemies in
Yes,
general
that's your plan.
order. Like I will
Yeah.
call it to attack enemies like how it
Okay.
normally attacks. What?
Sure thing. Yep, I can work with
Like-
that. So let's see. So the tiger, sort of, you see him almost like give a little nod of acknowledgement, as if he was receiving the commands telepathically, which I believe he does. The tiger then. Let's see. He's going to move to. Whoops, a daisy.
Oh no,
No,
it's
no, it's
stinking.
So I get rid of this. No, he's fine. He's got great balance.
Like a fucking shit.
I'm gonna make him a teeny bit smaller, just to move him a bit easier. Okay. So he's gonna move to here. I moved it a bit too much, so that's only 10 feet. And then let's see. How much movement does he have? He's got 40 feet anyway. So he's gonna move. He's gonna go the full way here, and he's going to pounce at the Duriger. And let's see. Hit with the claw attack. So he's going to hit with the claw attack first as part of the pounce. Let's see how that goes, Katarina. He gets a 11, which misses. However, let's see how the Duriger deals with a whole tiger jumping on top of his body. Pretty bad now, to be honest. He does pretty bad. The target is knocked prone. So this Durigar here is now knocked on the ground. The tiger is going to use its bonus action to make a bite attack. And that's with advantage because he's prone. Whoops, that's too many. I'm just going to take the first two. They both miss.
Oh.
And
Whoa.
that is its turn. So right now the tiger has knocked this Durigar to the ground and is kind of pinning him to the ground. Not quite. He doesn't have quite all of his weight on top
I
of him.
just got
But yeah, tiger and the Durigar are kind of locked in combat over here with the Durigar on the ground. Is that everything, Katarina?
Yes.
Okay. Auntie, you're up, and Bob, you'll be up after.
Yeah.
Okay.
Could I take aim at the Duragar that's up front? next to the tiger. Oh, he's brown now.
Yeah.
Down now.
He's prone.
Okay,
Yeah.
sorry. I didn't want to aim at him, and if he's down, I want to aim at the one I heard that before. That's the
Yeah,
second guy up.
this one over here.
Yeah. With a fireball.
Yep. Okay. That's a
Sorry, that's a 26 to hit.
that hits.
Yep. And it deals. Ooh, that's 15 damage, fire damage.
15 fire damage. Nice.
Oh fuck.
All right. You see again. Once that firebolt lands through, you see almost all of the Duergar seem to react in pain in unison. The Duergar you just hit like falls down to his knee, and you see him sort of like clutch at his head, and you see him sort of like shake his head back and forth, almost as if he's trying to like pull something out of his skull, but can't quite do it.
Fair enough. That's my turn.
Is that everything?
Yep.
Okay. And the tiger shouldn't be included. I'm
Yeah.
gonna get rid of him now in a second. So Bob, it's your turn.
Okay.
What would you like to do?
Well, I better get close enough to harm the thing.
That's a good idea. Yeah.
But my path looks a little blocked there.
You can move through allies.
Okay.
It costs you a bit of extra movement, but you can move through allies just fine.
Okay, well, let's try and close the gap. So for now.
Okay. I don't think you're gonna be able to get the whole way there this turn. You could
Oh,
dash.
wait, I have a crossbow, Alex.
You've got a crossbow. There you go. You can make a ranged attack.
Okay, I'm gonna make a ranged attack instead.
Okay, so you should be able to hit, yeah, any of them. Which one would you like to aim for? The guy who's prone with the tiger, the guy that Auntie attacked, or this fresh one
I'll
by the
aim.
entrance?
How much health does the one that's been attacked have?
Can't tell you that, I'm afraid. He looks fairly hurt though.
Alright, I'll go for the fairly hurt one.
Okay. And let me just double check your range. Where did I delete the measuring tool? I did. 1 second now, Bob. Because there's a certain range that we have to factor in here. So you're aiming for this guy. He's 125 feet away, so I think he is in the long range portion. Can you tell me? It should say by your crossbow attack what the range is on it. It should be two numbers.
Okay.
Could be like 30 divided by 120.
That's in
something like
actions,
that.
is it?
It should be under wherever you found. Yeah, it should be under the actions and then crossbow.
I don't think I've got anything equipped because it says unarmed strike.
Oh yeah, you haven't equipped any of your
Nope.
gear. And I'll find the range for the crossbow real quick. Why don't you go into your inventory and start equipping your stuff?
I'm gonna do. Oh.
So 80 to 320. So he's slightly out of range. He's not out of your max range, but he is out of your
What if
comfort
I
range.
close
So
the gap a
you
little
may-
and then shoot at him? Is that?
Yeah, that sounds like a good
Do
plan.
that.
Yeah. So let's see. You could move to. You could get to here. Move
Ah.
up behind. Whoops. You can move up behind Sebastian.
Oh.
Just fine. I don't know if that's going to help much, but we'll find out.
Okay.
He's still out of your comfortable range.
Alright, well, I'll just take the shot from there.
Yeah, go
do
ahead. So you roll your crossbow attack twice, and we take the worst one.
it.
Because he's out of your normal range, you have to roll with disadvantage. Disadvantage means you roll twice and take the worst roll.
Okay. Does my dexterity or anything?
Your proficiency with the crossbow will help. So you should have the crossbow attack in your actions now that you have your crossbow equipped.
Yep.
And just press you see the hit DC button. It's probably like a +4 or a +5 or something like
1d8 plus 2.
that. Before that one, to the left.
Oh, hit DC plus 5. Okay.
Yeah, so so you roll that one first, and that tells you if you hit or not. So roll it twice, and we take the worst
The
roll.
first one was 12, second one was 17.
Okay, so we'll take the 12 then in that case. We'll roll with disadvantage. Your 12 misses, I'm afraid.
Ah.
So you can remove one crossbow bolt from your inventory as well. Do you have anything else you'd like to do? Any bonus actions?
I don't think so, no. It says I can attack twice per action.
You can, yeah. You can make. I think you can make a second crossbow attack then. in that
Okay,
case.
I'm gonna go again.
Yeah. So same thing. Roll twice and we take the worst one.
First is 23.
Okay.
And second is 20.
Okay, that hits. So you got a. I don't think you got a nat. I don't think you got a crit, but you got a hit.
Nice.
So go ahead and press the button after that then. To attack.
Button after that.
Yeah. So see to the right
Oh,
of
I
the hit
see.
DC,
Okay.
the 1d8
Damage.
plus something.
1 and
Yeah.
that is a 9.
9. Okay. And you do 9 damage to that Durgar. Alright, so you load up one crossbow bolt, you fire, it misses, you take time, load up a second crossbow bolt. I think you can make. Let me just actually double check this. Yeah, I don't know if you can reload the crossbow that quick actually, now that I think about it. Because I think you need a feast to to use the crossbow.
Oh, okay.
Like to load it
No hit.
extra. So I think that's a no hit, I'm afraid. Let me just double check here. Yeah, it's looking like the consensus is you can't do an extra attack with the crossbow in the same turn unless you have the crossbow extra feat. So I'm afraid that first one missed. We'll have to go with
Okay.
that. Sorry about that.
That's alright.
Sebastian, you're up then.
Yes. Time to do as rangers usually. I forgo my lovely sword and shield and take out my longbow.
Yep.
Who? I wanna attack the one that has taken damage.
That'd be the same one that Bob was aiming at.
Yeah, and I should be in range.
You
It's
got it.
150 feet range.
Yeah, you are. Yeah, it's only 90 feet. Yeah, your range.
Yes, I will attack it. There is a 20 to hit.
20 hits, yeah.
Then that is math is hard. That plus that. Oh my god, that is 18 damage.
18 damage.
18
Okay.
damage. Because I
Right,
fucking
so-
was slow.
You take out your longbow. You pull the bow, the rope or whatever, back to your cheek. You let loose, and it strikes true. You see the arrow, knock the Duragar off balance, and he falls back into the water behind him. And you don't hear the glub of any air coming to the surface. It looks like you killed him.
Okay, I've never played with extra attack. Can I attack a different target with extra attack? Or does it have...
Yes, you can.
Well, in that case, I'm take aim to the one on the right.
Yeah, your longbow doesn't have the loading property, right?
I don't think so.
I don't think I don't
At
think
least
it does.
logically. Piercing
Yeah.
ammunition heavy too. Doesn't.
No, you're good. Yeah, so in that case you can make an extra attack. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
The loading property was why Bob couldn't make a second attack.
Then there is a 10 to hit. Now 12.
10 misses.
Yeah, cool. I'm like, fuck that shit. I put the bow back on my back. Sword and shield, then I would like to move 40 feet towards, then where the tiger is.
Okay, 40 feet. Yep. There you go.
And that is my turn.
Okay, sweet. Alright, Duragar's turn. He is going to... Let's have a look-see. Alright, he is going to... You see him sort of cast some sort of gesture with his hands, and all of a sudden, he disappears from sight.
Fucker.
That's his turn. It's next Duragar. He's going to come to here, and he's going to throw a javelin. Where's the measuring tool? There it is. He's going to throw a javelin at the tiger.
Oh, no, my tiger.
Let's see, 45 feet. That's with disadvantage. Because he's out of his normal range. So let's see. That is a an 11 to hit, and that just misses.
Oh, we know
Manages to
tigers.
catch a few hairs, but doesn't hit the actual tiger itself. Okay then. It's next
Big
Duergar's
point.
turn. He is going to use half of his movement to pick himself back up, and is going to make a. See. He is going to enlarge. All of a sudden, you see the Duergar begin to get bigger and bigger, and all of a sudden now he's towering over the tiger.
Ah.
Become someone your own size.
Let me just check something. That's fine. Okay, that's the end of his turn. Katarina, you're up. I'm gonna go pee real quick, but I can hear everything that you're doing.
We'll move. Third feet here. Where's the misery?
There's the misery.
What the fuck? Where it goes?
The person is my enemy. Oh my god.
I will use my crossbow to attack this one. I will roll. Fuck. Come on, Bruce. Say.
Yeah, fuck's sake, Bruce.
9.
Right, go ahead,
Nine
Katarina, with your crossbow
9
attack.
probably misses.
Yeah, 9 misses. Great.
Can I do
That's-
the extra attack if I don't hit? I can.
Yeah. You
Oh,
can.
I roll again.
Hang on. What are you attacking with? Is it crossbow?
This
But what are you attacking with? Crossbow, longbow.
crossbow light. It has 80 range, so it's 60 feet.
Does it have the loading property?
I don't know. How on
Does it say like loading, two-handed, light, whatever?
light?
Does it mention loading?
No, ranged weapon. Crossbow
Oh.
light.
Okay, then I think you can make 2 attacks with it in case if it doesn't have the
Oh.
loading.
Simple ammunition loading range. But why I
Oh, loading.
but
yeah.
I have a extra attack. This is not my bonus attack. Like this is
I
not
know,
the-
but you can't. So the way it works is like with the crossbow, you make 1 attack, and because the crossbow is like awkward, it takes a moment to reload the bolt. You can't make 2 attacks in the same turn unless you have the crossbow expert.
What the fuck?
Yeah, that's the same reason
Yeah,
Bob
you
couldn't
can't
make 2
rent
attacks
them without a
earlier.
qualification these days.
So I'm afraid
Oh.
that first attack is all you can get with the crossbow. Unless you want to throw something at him, I guess you could do that with your extra attack.
I don't have anything to
Thank
throw.
God.
And I can throw my fuzzball there. It's only 20 feet. It will land in the
Sad.
water, and I probably don't want that.
No, probably not. Imagine a wet tiger trying to attack people. It's
Or
not as intimidating.
whatever there
A
could
wet
become.
pussy.
Or whatever it turns into. You know. Okay, then Katarina, anything else from you?
No.
Alright, Claire, you're up. Bob, you'll be up next.
Okay.
Yeah, Alex, is this any better? I'm trying to use the
Yes.
mic on my.
Bob, or
Sorry.
Auntie, sorry, that sounds a million
Yes.
times
Yeah,
better.
it's my. I'm using my phone microphone right now. I decided to fuck my PC off there.
Oh.
I'd like to try and attack the Duracar that has the pointer on it.
This one here,
Yep. I'd like to try and
Yep.
use Firebolt on it. That's
Yep,
right.
go for it.
Yeah, and that's a. Well, that's only an 11 to hit, and
Ooh, I'm afraid that misses.
Yeah, yep.
Auntie.
so I hold my whatever my
Hey,
book
but
in
my
my hand and
Tiger attacks after my turn.
Sorry, Katarina, you're right. We'll do that in a second.
Sorry.
Let
Yep,
that Auntie
yep.
finishes. No, you're okay.
so like I got my book in my hand and I flick my wrist, about, and I try and chuck it at the Duragar right there, but I do miss, sadly. So that's my turn.
Okay. Thanks, Auntie. All right, we'll take the tiger turn now. Did you have any commands for it as your bonus action, Katerina?
No, it will just continue attack.
Just attack. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, he's going to attack the big Duragar. Let's see. He's going to make a claw attack. That misses. I'm afraid.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm afraid that does miss. Yeah.
Your fucking
Okay.
doesn't have the end.
And Claire missed with her attack. All right, Bob, you're up.
Okay, well, I better reload that crossbow.
Yeah.
And then
Crossbow's
I'm
ready to
going to
go
shoot
now.
this cunt again.
This guy over here.
Whichever one I shot at last time, Alex.
I think that guy's dead.
Ah,
You can attack the guy who's in the same spot now.
okay, alright, I'll attack him.
Yeah. All right. Go ahead and make a crossbow attack with disadvantage, though. I think.
What?
Actually, Bob, there might be one that you can make that you can attack without being in disadvantage,
Okay,
if you prefer.
yep, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's within range. Yeah.
Okay.
So go ahead and just roll once, and we'll take that.
I got 18,
18 hits. Yeah. Roll for damage.
and I got 10.
10
10
damage.
damage.
Nice. That's like the max damage I think you can do.
Ah,
Right, so you see Trollop Sunderer load his crossbow. He takes aim across the chasm, lets loose a bolt, and it lands through. It gets the Duragar right in its shoulder. You see him going as he is almost knocked back with the force. He takes a moment and he rips it out, and you see blood and a mix of black goo pool from the wound. That's your is that your turn, Bob? Then? Any movement? Any bonus actions?
says I have 2 actions, but I think reloading the crossbow counts as 1, so I don't think so.
Okay. Alright then, Sebastian, you're up.
Move up to that motherfucker in front of the tiger.
Yep, you can get there.
And how narrow is this? Can I actually get in range?
This is very okay. So you can't end your turn in the same space as the tiger, but you can go there, make an attack, and then move back.
Yes. Attack.
But
Oh,
opportunity
with
attacks
rapier.
will apply.
Will they?
I guess not because you're mobile feet. Yeah. So you move in.
25.
Yourself and the tiger are packed up against here. A 25 to hit. Yeah, I think that hits.
Yeah. Yes. So that would be 12 damage.
Okie doke.
And
12 damage. Yep,
then a second
that lands true.
attack is a 12.
To hit, misses.
Fuck you, you cock. Then I kindly take a few steps back behind the tiger.
We your mobile feet that prevents me from getting opportunity attack.
Yeah.
Okay, you son of a bitch. Alright. Pay no attention to that arrow. You don't see that.
Yeah. And you definitely didn't mention them.
Yeah, we.
Definitely didn't mention this. You're right.
You could-
Definitely didn't forget that he was invisible. Let's see. All of a sudden, you see a javelin fly through the air from the middle of the bridge
What?
as a Duragar is revealed to be in its place. Let's see.
Oh my god.
Oops.
That doesn't move normally. I tried to.
No,
I
it
tried to.
doesn't- it doesn't like the sewer map for some reason.
Like I tried to use it to like it was out from the table.
Okay, he's gonna move slightly and then make that shot,
They really hate.
so that's in range. Woohoo! Finally, a high roll for the enemies. That is a 23.
What?
Hits.
Tiger.
Tiger has a 12 AC, so that hits. Let's see. That's 1d6 plus 2 damage,
No.
plus an extra bit of damage from somewhere else, which we won't say. So let's see. That is 6 points of damage your tiger takes, Katerina.
Tiger's half dead.
He's not. He's hurt. A little bit. It's more of a glancing blow than anything.
Okay.
Okay. For the Duragar's turn. He is going to... He's going to jump into the water.
Ah,
And is going to try and swim across you. He gets that far. And now you hear more mechanical thumping from beyond as this... Oh, that wasn't hidden. You could see it the whole time. Never
but
mind.
we can.
This shows up. Fuck me, I thought that was hidden. Okay, well, there goes the surprise. The giant mech with the big hammer for its hand shows up. And it's not his turn. Never mind. It's this guy's turn, the big Duragar. He is going to attack the tiger with its hammer. Let's see if that hits, shall we? Yes, everyone says. That's a 17. It hits. Your tiger takes... Let's see... Fucking hell. Your tiger takes... 4 piercing damage. Wowee. Okay. That's his turn. Katarina, you're up.
Can I see this water Durgar?
Yeah, you can see. Yeah, you can see him swimming in the water towards you.
Oh, I guess I reload my crossbow and shoot it.
Okay, go for it.
11 probably doesn't hit,
Misses, I'm afraid.
and I can't attack anymore.
But you know what? Considering he's in water, I'll give you advantage on it because he should be easier to hit. So go ahead, roll again.
14.
Oh, still misses.
Oh
I'm
my
afraid.
god.
No wait. No, it does miss. Yeah.
Oh, I don't give me
Sorry.
that hope.
Sorry, I didn't mean to give you the false hope. I misread the number. Sorry. Okay then, that's everything.
Tiger attacks.
Oh yes, the tiger attacks. Thank you, Katarina. Okay, the tiger is going to make a bite attack against the Duragar. Oh, that hits.
Nice.
And the tiger does 1d10 plus 3 damage. He does 6 damage to the Duragar. Not so bad. Okay. It's now the mech's turn. Mech is going to... He's going to start plodding along up here. He's going to dash. And ends up beside his little Duragar buddy. As the mech walks across the wooden planks, you see the wooden planks bow down under its weight, and you see it sort of like almost touch the water level. It almost looks like the wood can barely hold the weight of the mech itself, but just manages to support it. That's his turn for now. Claire, you're up. Bob, you'll be up next.
Okay.
Yeah, Alex, could you get me a 20-foot radius sphere?
I can.
Yep.
I can indeed. Just give me a moment.
Oh no.
Oh, yes.
Why did I block?
20-foot radius sphere,
Yes.
he says.
What a demanding bitch.
Okay. Tell me, Auntie, where would you like to drop this sphere?
I'd like it to be dropped to over there where the Duragar robot thing is, and if it
Yeah.
could hit as many people as possible that I can see from here, that would be ideal.
I think I can only hit those
Yep.
two.
Okay. Well, then it just hits those two guys.
Okay.
And
What spell do you cast?
I take my look into my hand, and
I raise my hand above my right hand above my head, and at first there's a small fireball there that grows in size, and once it's gotten to about like a football, a soccer ball, whatever, to that size, I let go of it and I chuck it at the enemies, and as it flies through the air, it grows even bigger. And if the guys over there could make a DC 16 dexterity saving throw for me.
They certainly can. First one's Duragar, second one's Mech.
Yep.
So that is a dexterity saving throw. So that is straight up 11 for the first one, and 13 for the second one. So they both fail.
So they both fail. So they both take 30 points of fire damage.
Okay. Would you like to describe how your fireball kills both of them?
Just incinerates them both.
Okay. So as you see Claire pull out her book and begin to amass fire energy into the palm of her hand until it grows bigger and bigger, size of a football, she can barely contain it anymore until she finally lets loose. It grows even larger in midair until it finally lands through here, creating a small explosion of 20 feet. And as the flames subside, you just see ash remaining where once the Mech and the Duragar were standing.
Gentlemen can't help steal.
Claire lets out a little laugh that probably Troll up there can hear, but I'm pretty sure no one else could hear it, It's just like a
Okay. Alright, Bob, you're up.
Okay. I'd say I'm gonna take another crossbow shot. Can we go down into the water where your man is?
You can swim in the water, yeah, that's fine. It costs you double movement to move in the water.
Yeah, I'll just take a crossbow shot.
At the guy in the water,
the
is
one
that
who's
right?
approaching me.
Okay, yeah. You can roll with advantage with that one, Bob, so roll twice. We'll take your best one.
Hang on now. I went into skills.
Do me a massive favor.
Okay. So
Okay,
the first
that's fine. I'll
roll
do it
is
myself.
9. Shite. And the second
Nine
roll
miss, and
is
second one?
15.
15 just misses, Bob, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Anything else? Any movement or anything you'd like to do?
I'll reload the crossbow now.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Alright, Sebastian, you're up.
Yes, I move up, attack a rapier. With a
Yep, go ahead.
nice. What the fuck is this 14 to hit?
14, is it?
Yes.
That misses, I'm afraid.
Extra attack. Wow. It's a 12.
That also misses, I'm afraid.
I'm just like kinda embarrassed. I'm like, yeah. Okay, take a few steps back.
You see the enlarged Duragar just sort of casually sort of dips out of the way of your weapon. It's not really much of a issue for him.
Drag that much.
Just even despite his large size, he still managed to navigate your blade just fine.
That's embarrassing.
That is embarrassing.
Yeah.
Especially in front of all your friends.
Exactly. Dude, bitch just threw a fucking fireball. And I had pressure to actually perform something cool.
And you didn't.
Yeah.
It's a good thing there's no girls. Oh, there's 2 girls here. Yeah, they're probably laughing at you on the inside,
Yeah.
Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, it's the Duragar in the water's turn, and he is going to continue to swim towards you. I can no longer tell how much movement he has, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put him here. And I'm going to move him back. And I'm going to count the movement from here, so he can get there. That's
Nice.
his turn. Alright, next Duragar's turn. He's going to attack your tiger.
Aye.
He hits. And it's one of these. He does 10 damage to your tiger. Right, your tiger is looking fairly hurt now, Katarina. You can see. I think you can see his health, can't you?
Yes.
Yeah, he looks injured. All right, not great.
It's only here for attack.
We put a shot of.
I don't care.
Thank you,
Damn. Kinda cold.
It
I
will
like it.
vanish. It will vanish to the ground, so it doesn't matter.
All right, I almost called Sunita Katarina by mistake.
Oh, that wouldn't go over
That
too
was
well.
that would have been
Oh
embarrassing.
no.
Yeah. All right, Katarina, it is your turn. That's why I had you in mind.
Can I throw a football on this?
Yeah, you can. I think you can. Yeah, let me just double check your rules.
Let's see what it comes.
How many of these can you have?
3 at
3.
like,
Yeah.
before dawn. Like I don't know what's the time is. Like it
Yeah, okay,
resets.
so you can have
it
3.
resets.
Yep. Go ahead, Katarina.
The
What
8.
do you roll?
4. But it is
For
axe
axe beak. Okay. Let me see if I have one of these in my bag of animals. Hang on. Ideally, I would have had these.
Fucking bird
cleared
who
beforehand.
can't fucking fly in that fucking water.
I actually have the model for an axe beak. Would you believe?
Nice.
Okay.
It is turning into a gun.
Thank you so much, Sunita. Okay, let me pull up the fucking stat block of the speak. You just had to pick a fucking annoying item, didn't you? Okay, he's got 19 hit points. Alright, I'm gonna roll for that. He's got 23 hit points. Okay, you got lucky there. I'm more than the average. 23. Okay, where is he? There he is. And you threw him at the other Duergar, is that right?
Yeah, like on it.
So now the two of them are locked in water combat. Okay. You throw a fuzzball into the water, and after a moment of it sort of bobbing along the water, just below the surface, you're almost unsure if it's even going to survive. It begins to enlarge and embiggen and sort of twist and contort until finally the shape of an axe beak, this little flightless bird, pops out. And
Can it be like on
he's
its
going to
head? Like I threw it on it. Can I do that?
Yeah, why not? Okay, it lands on his head. And I assume you wanted to attack?
Yes.
So it sort of tries its best to perch on the Duergar's head and tries to do a beak attack on the only thing that's keeping it up. Let's see if that works.
It's fucking better.
It hits!
Again, jokes.
It hits. Right. Fucking hell. Alright, it it perches on top of the Duergar's head and starts to peck at the Duergar's skull with its beak and does a whopping 7 damage to the Duergar.
Better than my crossbow. I had hit with the fucking
Yeah.
bird.
Okay. Alright. Is that everything,
Yeah.
Katarina?
A tiger.
Okay, we'll take the tiger's turn now. Yeah. He's gonna attack the Duergar in front of him with its bite attack. Hits. Oh, that's the wrong dice. You do... fucking 12 points of damage. Yeah. Oh, that's the wrong one. Would you like to describe how your tiger kills the Duergar, Katarina?
Rips his flesh. Was it a bite attack? Yes.
Yeah.
Like rips it in pieces.
Well, you heard it here first, folks. The tiger with its powerful jaws starts just taking chunks out of the Duergar's flesh. It goes for the throat, rips that apart. Blood just starts gushing out. Starts taking more and more chunks out of it to ensure it's dead. Yeah, that Duergar is going nowhere. Okay, Claire, it's your turn.
Yeah, I'd like to take aim at the Duergar in the water there.
Yeah, go
Yeah.
for it.
I'm gonna try and shoot it with a firebolt, and I'm gonna roll now to hit.
And you have advantage.
Oh, do I? Okay.
You're gonna
Well,
kill the
thank God I do, because that first one was a nat 1. And the other one is a natural 20, Alex.
Wow, what
I
what a
got
difference.
I've got it on here on my I've got it here on my
No, I
this is
believe you.
screen.
It's all good.
That's 28 to hit, Alex.
Yeah, 28 hits.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just about. Yeah,
just about. That's gonna be
just about. Yeah.
I'm gonna roll for the damage here. That's 26 fire damage.
Do you want to describe how your firebolt kills the Duragar in the water?
Yeah, it's just like
Bear in mind the axe beak is sitting precariously on his head.
yeah, but like as I turn to hold my book, like read a bit over there, and I like lift my hand up, and for some unknown reason, like a bit of magical energy goes too much into that spell, so it's like it kind of turns
almost
into a
overloaded.
fireball, so it's kind of like bigger
Yeah.
than a firebolt, and usually
Begins crackling with extra energy.
yeah, and then Claire's just like, oh, what the fuck, and he quickly chucks at it at the Duragar there, and it just hits him straight on in the chest, and burns away.
There you go.
My bird is there without the.
So now your bird. So the Duragar sinks, and the axe beak is just sort of like flapping his like his useless wings. Like, oh my god, I can't swim. How am I going to get out of here?
Quickly, roast it. Food.
All right. And with that, combat is now over. Good job, guys.
Yeah.
So, sorry, I took your axe beak there by
Yeah.
mistake as well. He should be
About the.
there. Yeah.
Can I go swim to get it?
Yeah, that's fine. You see Arima jump in after her axe beak, and after a brief moment of the axe beak calming down and letting Arima bring him back to the shore or the sewer, she comes back, maybe trollops under her, gives her a little hand up.
Hey there.
Trollops under her, gives a little hand up, dust yourself off, and you feel confident now going forward.
I've restored her confidence.
I yell out, you kind of smell now.
Oh, did she fall in the poo?
She fell in the
Ew.
sewer water.
uh,
She jumped in the sewer water to help
yeah.
her little bird.
My.
Alex, I've touched her.
Now you and the bird both stink.
Stinky.
Yeah.
You're gonna have disadvantage on charisma because you stink so bad.
Hey.
Loser.
You and the bird.
Oh, are they all dead?
Yeah, seems like all the Duragar are dead.
Okay, what about that giant robot you hit?
Dead too.
Oh,
as well.
good.
Destroyed.
It was just scaring us, but Claire take care of it.
Bit of an
Oh,
overreaction.
sorted now.
Oh shit.
Oh shit! What is this shit? Burn.
Could we
So,
get
what
back into
would you like
that
to do?
position of Trolloc there being in
Marching
the back, yeah.
The marching order.
Yeah.
Alright.
Tiger can
Is
go
that okay with
fast.
everyone? You resume your marching order from earlier.
Yeah. At least I just keep walking.
Yeah.
I don't know where they came from.
That's fine. Okay. So which way are you guys headed?
The fucking place where the
Where they
enemies
came.
Where they came from? Yeah, that's fine. So you guys follow the path, and you head in. Inside here, you see this wooden plank leading into this sheer rock face that has a small hole in the front of it. It's a bit of a tight squeeze, but you reckon if some of you crouch down, you should be able to squeeze yourselves into it.
Should we go
So
there?
do you all go into the hole?
Yeah,
Yes.
I think so.
Okay.
I love me a hole.
So you all squeeze into the little hole. I'm gonna move.
Can
you closer
anyone
now.
heal my tiger?
No.
Well, actually, I don't. I could possibly,
I'm just gonna
but
go
it
back.
would require me to gather herbs, and I don't know. Like, does my character like prep before?
What herbs would you have needed?
It's just like. I think it's just
Herbs.
specified. It's just like if you're in the woods. Let's see.
Don't you have a
Hold.
fucking spell casting focus?
No, I'm a spellless hunter, rogue ranger. Imagine.
Okay,
Yes.
but you can still cast spells.
What do you mean cast spells? I can't cast spells.
Well, how would you heal?
By gathering herbs and preparing herbal
What herbs
potions.
would you have needed?
It does not specify. It just says gathering herbs,
Okay.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you what.
which I assume like if I was in the forest, but we are not.
I'm going, being as you would have been, you're already an adventurer in place. What I'm going to do is I'm going to roll 1d4 and we'll see how many heals that gives you. Worth of, like, herbal materials.
You don't even need to do that. I can only have one.
Okay, I was going to give you more, but okay, only
Well,
one then.
because
That's what he wants.
it's equal to my wisdom modifier, minimum of 1. It's
Yeah,
0.
okay. 1. Yep, so you've got 1. Okay, in that case, Levy, you've got 1 heal. In that case, whenever you
I'm
want.
not going to use it on the fucking tiger.
Yeah, then not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not even too fucking.
Yeah, it's only half.
Yeah.
I get like.
Oh, spirit weapon is here.
That's a mighty nice spirit weapon there. Wonder who uses it.
It's probably some gay lord.
Oh yeah, he's a mighty gay lord. He is.
Okay, so after squeezing through with the small opening, it goes on for about 40 feet or so. It's quite a tight fit, especially for trollops under.
No.
And Sebastian, it's quite difficult to get your shoulders through these small holes that are designed for Duragar. But eventually, after crawling through this for what feels like a bit too long, you finally come out to an opening. You're greeted by, like if you imagine here and here, it's almost like part of a gateway. There's some old ruins sort of encircling the gateway. It looks incredibly old, the material that this is printed on, but somehow has withstood the test of time. And as you sort of filter out into the foyer, you're greeted by an old door.
Well, nothing to it but to open the door.
And I will take this moment to maybe change the music.
Door,
And
everybody.
maybe we take a quick break here?
Yeah.
How would people feel about that?
Sure.
Sure.
Yep. So
Sure.
I'm gonna go eat.
I'm gonna go check.
Alright. I'm gonna go bring the dog out and we'll meet up again, will we say at maybe 20 past? Quarter past, 20 past, around there?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, great. Alright, I'll stop the stream.